Right, now listen, all of you going around the edge, we're going to do breathing. We all need to calm down. So come in and breathe. Z is going to show us how to reset ourselves. And frankly, after a few hours in this room, I think we could all do with a little bit of breathing exercises to calm our nervous system, increase our cognitive clarity, and restore focus. So Z, I'm going to hand it over to you. I'm very excited about this. I'm going to go out there and tell some other people to come and join us. But you get started, and I'll be back. Over to Z.
Am I audible? Yes, I'm audible. Well, guys, we're going to do a little private breathing session here, actually, it seems like. So if you're comfortable, maybe grab a seat, find a nice position for yourself. Thank you for being here. Hey, Thijs, good to see you. My name is Zsombor. I'm a co-founder and breathwork coach with Balanced Breathing. We are the stress reduction company for modern work. And even though we are a tiny little group here, I do have a question for you. And my question for you is, raise your hand if you ever feel stressed at work. See, everyone. And that's not shocking, because about 40% of employees experience significant amount of stress on a daily basis. And when that's chronic, when that's unmanaged, that turns into burnout. 1 in 5 employees feel burnout symptoms throughout their career. And that's also very costly. It's about 6 billion euros of GDP lost in the EU just because employees are feeling stressed, resulting in mental health-related absence, lower productivity, people leaving the company, dropping out, creating bad company culture. But these are just boring numbers. What I think you care about as HR people, team leaders, is how people feel. And we don't want to have people looking like this in an office environment. Tense, stressed, anxious, because they are not able to also do their work well. And it ruins the company culture very easily. What we want to see is people like this. Relaxed and smiley, but also focused, able to prioritize tasks, build relationships with their colleagues, practice empathy to each other. And I really believe that breathwork can be a simple solution for that. Because it's a science-backed tool that allows you to reduce your cortisol levels, which is your stress hormone. It's quite quick, and you can do it anywhere, anytime, because your breathing is always with you. Breathwork simply means that you control the way you breathe. You take maybe deep inhales into the belly, you hold the breath, and then you do a long exhale through the mouth. So let's do that together. And if I can also get some calming music from the back, that would be amazing. I'll invite you to find a comfortable position for the next 5-6 minutes or so. Maybe relax your shoulders, rest your hands in your lap, close your eyes, and initially just notice your breath the way it is. Breathing in and out through the nose. And perhaps notice where you feel your breath the most. Maybe you feel it around the nose. Maybe you feel it at your throat, at your chest, or at the bottom of your belly. Try to observe the pause between the inhalations and the exhalations. Because for a split of a second, your body is at rest between the breath. It has nowhere to go and nothing to do. And now that we became familiar with the sensation of breathing, let's place one hand on the belly and one hand on the chest. As now we're gonna activate our diaphragmatic breathing, our belly breathing. We're gonna start taking deeper inhales through the nose, breathing in. And through the mouth, we sigh it out. Deep inhale into the belly. And long exhale through the mouth. Deep inhale. And the long exhale. filling up your belly like a balloon all the way to the chest. And now we let it go. Exhale, breathe out. A few more like that. Inhale. And exhale. On the last one, take the deepest breath you took all day. And now we let it go. Breathe out. And with your eyes closed, we'll now practice a triangle breathing. Inhaling for 5 seconds, holding the breath for 5 seconds, and then exhaling for 5 seconds to calm the nervous system. To sync up our breathing, let's exhale together right now. Empty the lungs as we breathe in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold the breath. 3, 4, 5. And exhale, releasing any tension. Beautiful. Breathing in. Hold the breath. Relax your shoulders, arms, and hands. And now we exhale, let it go. And just do 3 rounds in your own time. Inhaling for 5, holding for 5, and then exhaling for 5. And whenever you finish the last cycle, let your breathing normalize and just stay there for a moment. Observing how your breathing might feel a bit different compared to the beginning. Perhaps it feels a bit lighter like a wave. Or maybe it's still heavy and scattered, and that's okay. Just like how we started today's exercise, let's take a few deep inhales together, breathing in. And through the mouth, we sigh it out. Breathe in. Sigh it out. Breathe in. And a big sigh out. Slowly you can bring some movement in the body, wiggling the fingers and the toes, circling the neck and the shoulders, and then blinking our eyes open, coming back in the space around us. How was it? See a lot more relaxed faces. Thanks, Mr. DJ. If you can turn it down now, that would be appreciated. As you might know, May is recognized as a Mental Health Awareness Month. And if you want to feel this nice sensation with some of your colleagues, you want to share that, I recommend that you scan this QR code because we're going to raffle a free breathing workshops for 5 companies at this conference. Because that's what we do. We come to offices or via Zoom, via Microsoft Teams. We host a quick 15, 20-minute breathing exercise as part of the lunch break to help employees reduce stress and prevent burnouts. And even though we just started 2 years ago, we worked with companies like Deloitte, Booking, Danone, Google, and over 20,000 people now participated in our breathing sessions. With that, I would like to wish you a wonderful rest of your conference, and thanks for taking 10 minutes for yourself. Take care, folks. Thank you.
We've got a little bit of time. So would anybody like to ask Z anything about breathing or reflect on how they felt? I feel amazing. I think I want to take you wherever I go. I just feel like transformed. It was really amazing.
If you want, we can keep doing this for the rest of the day.
Would that be okay? I feel some of the other speakers may object, but I would be really...
We cancel all the keynote and we just do the
fine.
reading.
Okay, fine.
Thank you so much.
Okay, well, any comments, any thoughts? Anybody else feeling like very zen right now?
People are
Really
too zen now.
amazing. Okay, there weren't many people here, which I think was disappointing given how good it was. So I do need you all to go back and tell people about Z and make sure that he gets booked. I think this is what we need in our lives. Thank you so much. Really appreciate it.